Good morning. I'm laying here, about ready to get up. It is probably 7:30 or so. I slept in, I guess, a little bit, you could say, from what I normally do. It was a rough day yesterday. And so if you watched my last video, you know I was faced with the decision if I wanted to continue to climb up San Jacinto to the peak or go down. I've had a cough the last several days because of allergies, and it has seemed to gotten a little bit worse the last day or so. But I guess being up in high altitude really affected me, and so I started feeling dizzy, and I decided it wasn't worth it, and so I came back down a couple thousand feet and set up my tent and just drank a lot of water and tried to recuperate. And so I'm feeling good now. I'm not coughing at the moment. And so I picked up some medicine the other day in Idlewild, but it's allergy medicine, but it may take a few days to really kick in. So I'm hoping it's starting to work now and I can get this cough behind me. But I'm hiking solo now, as you know, and I'm going to be heading down the mountain today. I got a little bit of a climb at the very beginning, but for the most part, it's downhill all the way. I don't know what the terrain's going to look like, but I'm optimistic. It's going to be a good day. I'm going to get up in a second, pack up my things, make me something to eat real quick, some oatmeal and coffee, and then set out on the Pacific Crest Trail. So with all that said, I'll talk to you again soon from the trail. Good evening. It is about 6:15. I just made it to camp a little bit ago. I decided to cowboy camp. The ground is really rocky, and so I didn't want to try to bother staking my tent down, so I thought I'd just sleep on the ground. It's supposed to be clear tonight, so I don't have to worry about any of that. But it's been a beautiful day. Been coming downhill for the most part. This morning I had about a 2.5 mile up, and then the rest of it was down, and so it hasn't been that bad. But I am going to make me some dinner in a moment and try to get some rest. I got about a 15-mile day tomorrow. I hope to make it to Highway 10, Interstate 10 tomorrow, and then hitch into town to be able to resupply. And so that's the goal. That's what I'm hoping for. And so that's what I'm going to do. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night.
Good morning. I'm on the trail. It is about 8 o'clock or so. I just got water. I have a stretch here, I think 12 miles until the next water source. There's a faucet somewhere between here and Interstate 10. And so I'm gonna try to push a 15 miler today. That brings me to the highway, and then I'm going to hitch into town. Not sure what time it's going to be when I get there, and so depending on the time, I may have to camp by the bridge and then make my way in the morning to town. So I don't see many people wanting to pick up a hitchhiker at night, but I believe I'll get there before sunset, so we should all be good. But I'm going to keep pushing on. Had a good night last night. Cowboy camped, as you saw, and had a couple other thru hikers show up. I think I startled them. They didn't expect to see anybody laying there, and they came around the bush, and there I was. But they were nice. I didn't get their names, but they were pretty quiet all night. They went right to bed and got up this morning and took off before I even got out of bed. So, but it is an amazing view, as you can see. I see wind turbines just going off in the distance, and just snow peaks from afar. It's just a gorgeous sight. But I'm just gonna keep on pushing on. I believe it's all down the mountain, all descent today, and so I'm just gonna keep on walking. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. $200 miles. Woo-hoo!
Because I'm very lucky. Edging up.
Well, I made it to Interstate 10, Whitewater is the name of the town. I decided instead of camping, I'm going to stay at a hostel this evening. There's a hiker hostel just right here next to the interstate, 0.1 away from the trail. And so I thought it would be a good opportunity for me to rest. I got a start of a blister on my foot. Ended up doing about 16, 17 miles. It was a good day. I met some other hikers along the way, so I had somebody to talk to for a little bit. But I am getting ready to get settled in, so I'm hoping to get up early in the morning, catch a ride into town, hopefully find a Walmart and maybe some fast food joint, get me something to eat, get me my resupply, and make my way back to the trail. I don't plan on doing a lot of miles tomorrow since I'm going into town, but I'm hoping to push as many as I can to get along the way. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night. Stay on the trail. I try to stay on the trail.
So how you handle the heat?
Well, good afternoon. It is just a little bit after 12. I just got back to Whitewater. Caught an Uber to a Walmart, Resupply, ate myself a Subway sandwich, and got a ride back. And now I am back on the trail. I don't plan on doing a lot of miles today since I'm getting such a late start. Plus there's some there's some trail situation here. Let me show you. I got this section. It says there's a lot of washouts, and so I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through here and navigate my way finding the trail. Yesterday it was a little tricky. There was a washout before I got the Whitewater, and so I'm in no rush, and so I'm just gonna take my time. Probably push about 5 to 7 miles, not a lot. And of course I have a heavy pack with the resupply and all, but I have 4 liters of water. I'm not sure what the water situation is gonna be for a little bit, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty of water. Had a good time at the hostel last night. Kristen was the homeowner, her and her son, and had a good time. Played volleyball a little bit with her son, and she made chicken and rice for dinner with a salad. Very good. And so if you're a thru hiker and you're considering staying at the hostel here in Whitewater, I would recommend it. It's very good. But I'm gonna just keep on keeping on, moving forward, finding my way, because I just started on the trail and I have no idea where I am. So I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you soon from the trail. Goodbye. Good evening. It is almost 6 o'clock. I'm on the home stretch at the moment. I got about a mile to go until I get to camp. I'm gonna be stopping at Whitewater Preserve, I believe it's called. They allow camping, plus there's water there, there's restrooms, and so sounds like a good place to stop. I ended up hiking almost 8 miles, I believe, from the highway where I got dropped off by the Uber this morning, all the way, or I should say this afternoon, all the way to where I'm gonna be camping tonight. But it's been a nice day. It's been a little hot, but the ascent hasn't been, or the ascent I should say, has not been that difficult. There was one spot heading up that got a little difficult, but for the most part it's been pretty easy day of ups and downs. But I'm walking right now along a canyon, it looks like. So I should be coming out of it, or at least down into part of it where the preserve is located. But looking forward to getting some rest. I got a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early and try to push out some miles and make my way towards Big Bear. And so that's my next town stop in a few days. So with all that said, I will talk to you again soon from the trail. Good night.